And good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Welcome to the Collectors Community Chat and Talk with your host, the Numismaniac, the Skipper, and Dale, my first mate from CoinWorld UK. This guy sitting right here. It's the Numismaniac, the Skipper. And I keep forgetting to shut that thing off. You know, one of these days I'm going to remember. It's become a tradition.
Every time you need to put yourself a post-it note up there, Skipper.
it's kind of like double talk.
It's a horrible feedback, isn't it?
It is a horrible feedback. I'm like, whoa, stop it.
We have Cat Fan Comics Man in the house, and we have Neil's Comics and Video Games. Of course, we had PA Patriot Prospecting, and I've been over to Nick's channel to try and raid the channel here. Oh,
I was over there too, cheeky bugger. So yeah, say hello to everybody. I gotta go.
I'm still letting it run through now. They know what it's all popped up. That it's in the air. I put out a community post. I remembered to put out a community post. So I don't know if you saw that, Skipper, today. And of course, I was in some other people's chats this morning putting out other posts. So hopefully, we get some people in. I am trying my hardest to support a lot of people as I possibly can. And I'm trying to catch up comments. I was like, hang on a minute, this is like 3 days ago, 3 weeks ago. Hang on a minute, where have these comments come from? I'm pretty sure I've answered all these. But yeah, I'm pretty much behind. So if you get 20 duplicate comments, it's going to be from me. It is good to see you, Skipper. Always an honor to be here. Welcome to Treasure Trove, everybody. And Skip's got a lot to say. Go for it, Skip.
Yes, this is our collectors community where we can just relax and chat and come on up. I've hoisted the link in there in chat. I think I have. Let me double check, make sure I've got it in there. Yeah, it's there. Put it in again.
Cat Fan. And I'll tell you what, we got a new secret coin collector in the house, by the way.
Oh, tell me. Neil's got hooked.
Welcome to the coin collectors, numismatics, silver stacking community, because it never ends. And
welcome to the dark side.
Tokens, the world's your oyster. It's all over the place. And sorry, Skip, you have a go now.
You know, you're showing your enthusiasm, and you understand enthusiasm comes from the Greek entheos, meaning inner God or inner spirit that motivates us. So you're doing very, very well. So when you're on a roll, I got to suck back and reload and wait until you do your thing. Correct?
Yeah. I go like full auto.
I only have a full auto when I got all the seats filled in my car.
So it's good to see Cat Fan Comics Man. Nice to see you. And now we can actually talk about other collections and other collectors. Now, Neil has found a really good deal today. He found, I think it was a George Washington quarter. He's got 2 coins with stamps. Got it really good, really good. It's a 2002 coin. I'm not sure what. I think it's an S mark. He's going to have to let us confirm that. But to me, it's a fantastic coin. I think it's BU. So we can actually ask Cat Fan Comics Man some questions about his collection, about his channel. Because yes, I have no to his channel. He's also, I believe, a friend of Zoe's Collectibles and Treats. And so what we're going to do, I'm going to go to, I'm pretty sure Zoe's introduced me to Cat Fan.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Oh, don't be afraid.
I'm already a subscriber. Yay, look at that. I'm going to turn his notification bell on. That's something I normally do and I forgot. I'll see if Zoe's answered your comment today. No, she hasn't. She hasn't watched your video today. And I will let Zoe know that she's got to be over there watching your videos. If you haven't watched Cat Van's videos, no excuses. Work's not an excuse.
Did you say work?
Yeah,
Did you say work?
That's true. It's not my turn to turn the button on today. It was my turn yesterday. So I've technically done my first day. My second day is tomorrow. Guess what day I thought it was today?
Well, it's not the 5th. It's not the 5th of November, so
I thought it was Treasure Trove Day. My day. That's why I said it's Treasure Trove. I've been thinking it's supposed to be
I know
day.
I caught that, but I let it slip because I know you. I mean, I leave the sound on, so you might as well screw up with a name.
It's collectors community thing. So I do a daily comment and collectible and rate them the items as a connect to each other the way they're related to.
And that's what we do too in our own way. That's awesome. And thanks, Neil, for
Neil, you are absolutely right. She is stacking. And Neil, to be fair, I need to catch up with 2 videos of yours. Zoe is out. We've had builders over today to check our flooring. It's been a bit. I wanted to do. I've got to get my mold ready tomorrow for Numismaniac for his silver pour. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. But I forgot the builders would come in. I was getting everything ready, and they turned up. So I put everything away. They never. It was here until 6:30 because the flooring is all snapped somehow, and it needs digging all up. Find out what the problem is, and then relaying down again. So the floor is actually snapped like that. It's up like that. The kitchen floor.
Ooh, that's not good.
No, it just happened. Look like that.
So that sounds like a real problem with your foundation.
I think what it is, myself, there used to be another wall there. Yeah. And where it's, I mean, this hasn't been laid since World War I, probably. And where they just put the minimal amount of stuff down, I think it's now starting to decrease of all the, they've only put like a diesel down, whatever it is, whatever they've done back in the 70s. It is now fading away. It's turning to dust, so the tiles are all cracking, and so it looks like that. And I think they haven't knocked the old wall down properly. That's my assumption. Oh yeah, coins! Is this on our ready? I think we're going to come through because yeah, quite a few. Stephen Barkley, nice to see you, my friend. Awesome. So, Cat Fan, we can actually ask Cat Fan some questions about comics, because I mean, Neil's the guru on comics, the guru, and I know Neil collects a lot of stuff. So I'm going to ask the similar sort of questions. Now, if you didn't know this gentleman's also a comic collector as well. Mike Mojo Wolf.
Well, you know, we being a collector doesn't mean you're just collecting one thing. We collect tons of different things.
Absolutely, yes. But yeah, actually, because I forgot it was Collector's Corner. I could open two card packs today, which is my reward for coming on the Wednesday night with Numismaniac.
Oh, nice! So you're going to show us some cards?
Yeah. So it's my treat every Wednesday, and every Saturday and Sunday I open up 2 packs. So it's a pack on the Wednesday and a pack on the Sunday, Saturday and a pack on the Sunday. And the ones I don't film will be filmed as shorts. EAC, so Cat Fan, please put your link. Is he a moderator? We can put
LNW, wow. Hi, I haven't seen you for a long time. Oh, we got a raid coming in.
Hey!
You know what I like about raid? You can use it to keep all the bugs away.
Yeah, and the blue girl bugs. Yeah, we use the same stuff. They still use that over here. I've seen raid.
Yeah.
Actually, I'm gonna spray it. Actually, B, what we can do is spray it on you. You don't get any bugs on you.
Yeah, that's true.
She gets hit by bugs. She's like my own personal fly catcher.
EA says neatest collection ever was keychains. Yes, I collect pencil sharpeners.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they're all in the shape of artillery pieces. But that's
Selection.
I had one that was a tank. It didn't match right. It was the wrong scale. Anyway,
Zoe used to collect rubbers.
Yeah.
what?
Yeah. Ribbit, spike.
You do understand what rubber means over here, right?
Yeah, that's why I said it. No, she's got little erasers. But rubber means eraser. It's the same thing, but I was just being funny. Just walking past and giving me a funny look. You baby had all sorts of rubbers,
Yeah,
didn't you?
there were erasers, them cool.
Yeah.
Well, they cool.
Yeah, you had ribbit. You had.
Yeah.
Yeah, my youngest boy, White Mojo Wolf, was a game collector as well. He had tons and tons of games to the point where he actually opened up his own game shop down in Red Deer.
Wow. I'll tell you, he was doing Elder Rings. Elder Rings, which is really, really cool game. The history, and he actually goes through them, the history of actually game consoles and stuff.
Numis Cannon with Bruce. Oh, that makes me feel jolly.
Nick Menard coming in. Yay!
Bonjour, Quebec guy.
Have they moderators so they can whack their links in? As we know, everybody here.
I think they're moderately. We'll see. Oh, Numis isn't. He should be though. Numis has got a great channel. Yeah, I'll add him as a moderator. Boom, done. Can Fan Comics. Yeah, let's do Can Fan Comics too. There you go. Yeah. Giving you the blues so you can throw in your links.
I wonder if Cat Fan is available tomorrow for Treasure Trove or Devil Dog. Oh. How are you doing?
Finally, I get to make.
Here he is. Poor Hampton.
George can put in his link. George is going to have a live feed coming up fairly soon here.
Yep.
Devil Dog's in here. Yes, Devil Dog. I'm making you blue so you can throw on your link.
Get to know each other, everybody. Please do so. We are is my little stepdaughter. Do you know what I did to her today? Was it today?
Yeah.
I forgot what day it is. There was a nice young lad, right, in the shop today, right. So I was bumping her into her, like that.
Oh, God.
She said, "Go on, Cruel, aren't I? But it was worth it, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was funny.
She's like smiling, going, she's like drooling like this. And I was like, oh God, if I didn't do anything, so I have to get a mop and bucket up. So I thought I'd bump her into her like that. So, Mr. Georgie, David Carlo, he's not here, man. We have Silver Tanifer.
Such wunderbar people.
Yeah, he does it. I mean, I've just been watching. Actually, it's onto an advertisement now. Right, don't fall out of bed. Okay, no bungee jumping.
I can't cut the running.
Any words of wisdom for Lauren for go to bed?
How about good night in Greek?
Okay, it's a
Kalinikta. Kalinikta.
Oh. Don't go skiing with Numismaniac because you're flying off a cliff.
No, you don't want to go skiing with me, especially now. I break when I trip over my feet.
You're right there. Right,
Yeah.
Sweet dreams, sweetheart.
Sweet
Promise
dreams.
you.
Alright.
See you in the morning, sweetie.
In the morning.
She's lovely. She is. She's actually my little best friend, isn't you?
Yeah.
Good night, farewell, Avinas, and to you, good night.
god. Oh god.
Got to join in.
Oh.
I do a video every morning along with the BD halls and Facebook coming out. But I love showing my figures, collectible Star Wars. Oh, of course. Yes, yes. Now I know.
I used to love showing my figures, but it's gotten so big now I hide it.
Sweet dreams, dear. I love you.
Oh,
Just gonna put your feet.
there is an outfit in Edmonton here. It's the coolest thing ever. I am going to get them to do a display item for me. This guy, do you remember the very first G.I. Joes that came out?
Yeah.
They look like Ken dolls, but G.I. Joes. This guy takes your facial features, makes your face on the thing, on the doll, and actually will take whatever uniform you wore in the service, will replicate it right down to the weapons, and put it on a display stand with a backdrop. They're phenomenal.
Wow.
He's doing it for all the guys that were over in Afghanistan and Iraq and the old UN NATO guys like us. And wow, I'm telling you, I can't wait to get a couple of those in my case.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. That would absolutely be brilliant.
I've never seen anything like it. He makes them all, makes everything.
I can't wait to see that. Advocate. Has he got a website?
He's on Facebook.
On Facebook. Oh man.
I'll look him up.
Phil Guy 316. He found some coins today in a till. Metal Detected NC, Mr. Nick Monare, great of you to come and join us today. It's just a collector's community chit chat. So if anybody wants to come up, actually, if Cat fan, comics fan wants to come up, or Neil or George, Mr. Georgie, Nick, Metal Detected NC, Field Guy, Starika, Silver Tanner, anyone can come up and join us. And that way, Numismaniac can say, "Yeah, I'll have a double cheeseburger, please, Skip, if you're ordering something."
Okay, I'm gonna actually he actually has a website. I'm gonna put it into the chat.
Mr. Paul Hampton, I can't.
Where am I going to put that?
Yeah.
I'll put that there.
Support everybody. Write your links in there. Georgie he's put his link in there. Found it buried. Mr. Georgie, of course. That's a wonderful person. A great guy. We got Mr. Field Guy. We got Cat Fan Comics. Neil's Comics and Video Games. Mr. White Mojo Wolf, of course. Another awesome guy. And I will say this. YouTube is not easy. It is difficult. There is some people out there that can put you off, but please don't let that put you off. Keep going, keep enjoying what you're doing. When you press that record button, you know it is you do what you do. Everybody is always one chance away getting that viral video. There's thousands of hours. It is difficult. It's not hard. You know, it is a lot harder than people realize. But please never ever give up. History man, nice to see you. Mr. David Carlisle, Paul Hampton, Numist, Canada with Bruce, of course, and we have who else have I missed? Of course, Cat Fan Comics. Remember, if you're going to do it properly, watch a video in full. A video, a short does not count. A short does not count. It has to be a video. Watch it in full. Write something about the video. Nice, and that sort of stuff does not help anyone. Write something about the video, about its content. Then, hit that heart button. That will build the bridges. Then you hit the subscribe button. Then you hit the notification button. And then if you see people do the same, if it's obviously if nobody else is doing videos or content, that doesn't matter. And we have Patty Ferguson in the house. Here's our Patty. Absolutely lovely lady. And That's true, Phil Guy. There is a channel out there that we know very well who doesn't do it properly. Shorts are only good for advertisement for your channel. That is absolutely true. But I've had some insight news. Shorts eventually is going to be added to views and to watch time. That's been confirmed by YouTube. It can be very off-putting, but don't forget you're going to meet thousands of people, and that 0.1% is just a waste of space. Listen to the people that you have, and of course that you're focusing on, the true friends. 20 in chat, 70 likes. Who's forgotten? It's probably me. I've forgotten to hit the like button, to be honest.
You know, I once said a penny for your thoughts, George, and suddenly he went on overload because that's all. He's got so many pennies.
How many do you want?
Oh, no kidding. Welcome aboard, Paul Hampton.
Yes, it was me. I forgot to. I forgot to put the thumbs up. Thank you, Silver Teeth, for reminding me about to put the thumbs up. I'm terrible. That's the first thing I normally do is come in and I thumbs up. I've never thumbs down a channel, and I just don't think it's, regardless of your situation, if it's a channel you don't like it or whatever, I still leave a thumbs up, and just leave it as that. But yeah.
I had something today I haven't had in probably 30 years. I actually made myself hamburger helper. Boy, I just tell you, I can't handle it anymore.
What? Hang on, what's the helper part got to do with it? Someone's helped you got to eat it, I think. It's big airplane.
It was great when the kids were younger, but holy, sitting on my stomach like concrete.
That must be a lot of fun. Does that count as mutiny? Says Silver T. Dale, put something in chat. Something in chat.
Yeah, Santa would prefer cookies to.
What chat coming up?
Helper.
Hang on, I'm getting there.
Yeah, exactly. Hamburger helper's college food. That was a long time ago.
Type banana.
I didn't eat the whole box. I had tacos yesterday. No, history, man. You want to introduce yourself and what you're doing? That's great.
Yeah. We got Cat Fan Comics Man. Please go and check out his Comics Man and his channel. And he's got a great channel. He's got great content on there as well. Actually, Phil Guy, you would actually like White Mojo Wolf, A Surfer, and Neil's Comics and Video Games. There is so many things that you're missing out on because obviously with your cards, your sports, that you know really well. I can't speak really well about, and your video games, of course. So when Field Guy is on, I know he was on the other night, but it was so late, and I was so much in pain the other night, as most people know. I just gave YouTube a break for a few days, so I'm a little bit behind. That's why I'm a little bit. So I'm just trying to catch up with a few other people. Neil, I promise you I'll catch up with you tonight, mate. I absolutely promise you that. History Man, I'm going to go to History Man's channel because I like to check out new channels. I was on 508 subscribers, of course. I don't know where this word "bust" come from, but
I don't think I like Twitch that much. I don't think Twitch is that cool.
So we've got a History Man. So History Man. Let's watch. Go to his channel. Louis Armstrong and his orchestra. Oh yeah, that is right up my street. I love classical music. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to listen to his video because I'm not being rude to anyone. I am still listening to chat, but Zoe's Collectibles and Treats in the house. Treble. We have Mrs. EAC and Polar Bear. I love that. I love Polar Bear's my brother. Patty.
You do look a little bit like him.
Me? What, Polar Bear?
Yeah, a little bit.
I was saying as an attitude, not and always up to stuff.
And we've got History Man coming to live.
Notice that Numismaniac never gives me a pat on the head. Mr. History Man, nice to see you.
Hello, everyone. Hi. How's everyone doing?
Hi.
Doing really well. I am actually listening to your channel right now.
Oh, you're listening to my Louis Armstrong recording.
Yeah. I've got a Vera Lynn tape and video with the 1994 D-Day original coin box set.
Okay.
I play Satchmo all the time.
I love classical music.
I have classical. I do have some. I have some 1910s. I think I have one classical recording. I think it's from 1922. I think, and it's it's a Victor. I think it's by it's a copy of Frank Liszt, but it was recorded in the early 20s. It's an acoustic recording, but I haven't uploaded that yet.
I remember listening to my grandmother's. She used to have one that was a wax cylinder.
Oh,
and I remember listening to Al Jolson.
Oh wow! Okay,
it was very cool. Of course, I've just dated myself terribly there, but yeah. Oh, I love the big band music. Oh yeah, my kids grew up on it.
That's good. I do have some big band 78s that's able to come up. So I just bought a whole entire 78 album with just nothing but big band music in them, and they're all from 1946.
Neil.
Oh, fabulous!
Neil says he's got a Pamela Anderson video.
Are you aware that that the Glenn Miller Orchestra is still here? And I've actually watched them play twice. Of course, Glenn Miller's long gone, but the band is still together, and they still have the same format, the same music.
Fantastic video.
Really? I don't know too much about. I have a friend of mine. His name is C. Porter. He has more 78s than I do, and he's very, very knowledgeable about early 20th century music history. He's even writing a book about it. So I can link down his channel if I could. He has really,
by all means, do that.
He has really good content, and he's a really good friend of mine. Matter of fact, he's the one that got me into this stuff in the first place.
Here we live. Just up the road, we got like a bookstore, but they do the old 76, 33 and a half, 45s as well. What I'll do, I'll go in there and video it. And they got all these old, obviously, what do you call them? Record players, tops from hi-fis, and you can add on to.
That's neat.
60s, 90 tapes, and of course, old books. That's where I got the scouting books from for Jason, and the occasional time they'd have something else in there. But I'm looking for Robert Powell old books as well. So that's for Numismaniac.
Oh,
An
man.
original version of Scouting for Boys. Oh, that would be sweet.
Yeah, that would be neat as well.
Yes, I like when I send things out to people. I like it to be personal, not just anything.
Yeah.
I think
Where are you where are you located, history man?
that's a good question.
I'm actually from New Jersey.
Oh, he's stateside. Awesome.
So I'm from the States. Yeah. So
I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to catch
I
up
don't
with
live
Phil.
too far
Do
from New
Neil.
York, like probably like 15 minutes from Manhattan. So I'm not really from like that far from it.
See, he's midway between you and me, Dale.
He is. Right in the centre, more or less. Even though I'm in, obviously United Kingdom, he's in New Jersey. Is obviously East Coast, and then you're in the centre.
I mean,
Tony's
technically,
that's
CoinWorld
great.
UK is closer to me because he's literally across the freaking ocean.
I know. Patty played trombone. I played trumpet.
Oh wow!
Now I'm learning how to play guitar, which I'm really bad at.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm closer to you, Nick. Because he's all the way up in Ontario.
Ontario, give us a place to stand and a place to grow. And I'll give you Ontario, a place to stand, a place to grow, Ontario. See, I can do that because I was born in Ontario, but I'm stuck in the middle of the prairies now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm way up in Alberta.
Oh, wow. I know a friend that's from in the prairies, too. He's another friend of mine, too. His name is Greg. He fixes mostly old clocks and stuff, but he's an interesting guy.
Oh, awesome. Nick's
As a matter of fact, go ahead.
Sorry, Nick
It's only
needs
5 away.
2,300 guys. So please, Nick, whack your link in, brother. Keep whacking it in. I'm going to watch Neil's. I know he's done. They're fantastic coins, by the way, Phil guy. Before I do Neil's, I'm going to show you a channel, which is
Belt Loop 29. Belt Loop should come up here. He's an interesting character.
Tony's diecast customers. He actually got some stuff sent into him, which he wants to redo and restore. And his channel is absolutely awesome. And another channel I recommend is, of course, Collectaholic, Diamond Princess, and many, many others. And if you're into food, in a different way, is a channel out there called Fine Dining. And they are so funny. It's a husband and wife, Jen and Drew. And I've met a lot of people through Zoe, to be fair, and but they do things differently. It's FEIN dining, and they are absolutely music. They do like a little musical number of a certain food of a film with a certain food, and the way they put it together is brilliant. And please check them out. They are really, really kind. They come back to you. They always write to you like Tony does, Collectaholic, Neil, everybody obviously in the thing. Worth checking them out. And another channel, of course, is Collectaholic, as I already said. Tony's Diecast Customs. I've got History Man now. He's right at my street, of course. I love my history, as you know. So thank you. It's nice to actually become a friend of yours.
No problem.
And if I can, I'll try and find that Vera Lynn. Actually, it was found that in a flea market. So it was separated. I saw the coin, and it was picked up the box and something belongs in that. And then the guy just like more or less gave it to us, to be fair.
And let's have a round of applause for the latest on the live stream, Belt Loop. This is Gary.
Hey, there he is.
Hey.
Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me?
Yes.
I can if I keep my eyes closed.
Okay, well, I just didn't know because I'm not seeing the little thing around the circle, kind of bumping out or anything.
Oh, I am. It's bumping all right.
Okay, cool. I just wanted to make sure that y'all could hear me because sometimes I've come on some places and they just couldn't hear me. Either that or they was telling me they couldn't hear me. I don't know.
Yeah, are you at work?
After all. Yeah, I am. I'm at work.
I thought so.
Nick, oh no.
I work a lot, so.
Well, you're
It's,
young, so
you know,
I can understand that.
Well, I don't know about young. I feel old. But in fact,
Come on, Nick, how many more are waiting? We want that to come to 2,300.
Yeah, everybody, if you haven't gone to Nick Molner's page and subscribe, do it. He's getting so close.
Nick
You can taste it.
Oh yeah, definitely. He is.
One of the nicest guys you'll ever meet. Anyway,
Not to mention, does he ever do a great job of doing statistics on the various Canadian coins? I mean, fabulous.
Well, war coins. He's done a few war coins as well.
Well, yeah, but you know me, I tend to lean towards Canadian and, well, some
And
British.
by the way, we have a new coin collectors, or maybe two coin collectors. No, depends on what Mojo Wolf does, because Neil has got the bug for coins. And White Mojo Wolf, I'm going to put his. And don't forget, please subscribe to Zoe as well.
Yeah.
Zoe's Collectibles and Treats. Babe, whack your link in, please, sweetheart. And please go to her channel.
Yeah, Silver T's heading off to Hobbiton. He's not hanging out. He's going.
What?
Yeah, I cannot believe it. Silver T is
Commonwealth
putting on his
Road.
Hobbit feet and he's taking off.
No, he's already ahead. Mind you've probably already seen this.
I see you, Field Guy. You know you can always come up and yammer a bit too.
Come on up, brother. I just watched your coin videos. I'm sorry I didn't make your stream the other night, mate. I've been in a lot of pain. He's got a few cool coins. He says Neil's got the bit of a bug. We've lost Belt Loop. Got to run for.
Oh yeah, he's at work. He's going to come back a little later.
Yeah.
My new
He's an
ship
awesome guy.
one. And White Mojo Wolf. I'll go over to Neil's quickly because I need to catch up on 2 videos. Neil's now caught up. So.
So I'm still very interested in what History Man has to offer. I mean, is it all music, or do you what else do you do for history?
Well, I would like to talk about videos in my town, but I'm like busy at the moment. Like the history of it, because we have a very beautiful, amazing history. It's very interesting of the history of my town, and it's very important for the both New York and New Jersey in area.
Oh, well, I should say so.
I mostly want to do like more history about the town. I mean, not just that, just like the surrounding area, stuff like that. Like make videos about it. But right now, I don't really have the time to do it because I have to edit and all that stuff. But I will have plans to do that, and I haven't bought coins and notes for a long time, so I haven't made a video on that too as well. But so right now, for now, it's going to be mostly recordings because most of the time I just really have time for that.
That's very cool. Oh, and I think DJ's sneaking in here too. He's a super cool guy.
I want to speak to
Hey DJ.
Hey DJ.
Go.
I just want to ask White Mojo Wolf one thing.
Go ahead.
He's got this awesome collection to his left. and he's got some nice little diecast there on the left hand side of his wall there. I want to feature them. I'm not sure if you saw my last request last time.
Those are die-cast?
I think they're die-cast upon the left side. I'm not too sure. Obviously, I've already seen this video. I'm just trying to get a certain picture in, but keeps. Damn it! Stop. Pause. Right. Okay. Is this middowncomics.com? And he does the sort of thing what I do with buying coins. He sort of puts a budget aside, and I put a budget aside to buy coins. And I think that's a really good way. He's got 8 comics out of that for $20 or $21 it was, but that was always shipping and taxes. But $20. I think that 8 comics. I thought that was actually a great buy. But yeah, I've already seen that. I saw all these already. The only one I got to watch is I didn't realise he put out a Star Wars High Republic.
Hey Neil, what's up, man?
So I'm going to watch this one later. I haven't seen this one yet.
Hey, Bo, good to see ya.
Thumbs up yet? We'll watch it. So,
I've actually been watching some of DJ's cartoon reviews that he's had. You got some bloody bizarre looking cartoons on there. I've never seen them before, and they are bloody weird.
Like what?
Oh, I don't know what they call them. They're just even the style. I don't. It's kind of like a cross between anime and Walter Lantz having it on crack. I mean, I just cannot believe some of the weird stuff he's got on there.
Name one video, and I will try to tell you why.
Oh, good grief. Hey, you do understand how old I am. I can't remember the name of it. I was more fascinated with the artwork.
Okay.
But if you ever get a chance, check out his cartoon channel.
yeah,
It's like,
I'll go look.
Why, Mojo, that was a great cartoon. I definitely agree.
I just want to see 80s a minute because
So you can't friend?
the Tootsie Pop. That's not even uploaded yet, though. Is it the Tootsie Pop? He's got the key
I
master.
think I saw that one with Billy and Mandy. That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
Skipper, I just have a question.
Hi.
I just have a question. I've heard you have Discord. You have that?
Have which?
Discord.
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Okay, good. Because I'm on there all the time.
Yeah,
And
so am I.
That was a way to contact you from there too.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Okay. Let me throw up a link here.
Hmm.
Start spreading the news.
Cartoon Universe's channel for some reason.
What?
Can you just put something in the chat? I don't know what's the matter with this. Ah, we go. Ah, gotcha. Right. For some reason, I can get to your channel.
Okay.
I got you now, though.
Alright, cool. Thanks. But yeah, I would like to get
Oh, flipping
into
away.
what?
500.
Yeah, I know I am so close and yet so far because YouTube keeps taking one way all the time. Don't know why.
I'm gonna have to
but-
write your name in my shout out, but because I haven't done shout outs for a week or so, but I do a list, you see. So I
Yeah.
will put a shout out for you. Okay, I'm just watching your videos right now. I got my
Yeah.
headphones in, but I can still see the chat.
Did you just say you're watching his videos? You can multitask. You don't let anybody know you can do that.
I can do that too.
Well,
Right now,
I'll
I'm
tell you
looking
what
at
I do.
the recordings.
I'll tell you what I do. Yeah, when I'm answering comments, yeah, I watched whoever's wrote a comment in. I watch their latest video, so I know it's up to date. And then
Yeah.
as I'm watching a video, I actually watch the video, and then I watch it on my phone. Then I'll answer the comment. Then, if I've seen the video on a few people, I then go to the next person who I haven't seen. So I've caught up with their videos. The only one, obviously, where I haven't been well, and I've been waiting for doctors to call me and all that sort of stuff. It's to me now catching up with a few new people, and as I said, I didn't realise White Mojo Wolf, but no, I didn't get the notification from White Mojo Wolf. It was Star Wars comic one, and I didn't know that there was two from Neil. I'm going to shout out video. He does a shout out video on Tuesday.
God
So please do
bless
his
you,
channels there.
but I'm not. Trust me, I'm never knew about God with videos. I wish I was.
I mean, the thing is, Neil's got a great sense of humour. So he's that crazy. He'll actually tip sauce on his head. So get people to watch his videos. He's awesome. And please check out Zoe's Collectibles and Treats. I think she's like 13 away, 14 away from 500 as well. So connect to each other. I mean, I don't call Zoe's channel views. I call them calories. Okay, so be careful when you're watching her. She should come with a house flavor.
And behold, we have Nick Molnar in the house.
Mr. Nick Molnar,
Nick.
isn't it? Has he got there? Have you reached a milestone yet? I'm gonna fit.
Silence is golden, golden.
Neil gets
next
me in
year.
trouble with my wife all the time.
You know, this is the quietest I've ever heard Nick.
Yeah, I know, right? He usually talks, but now this is
I didn't take a month off.
strange.
Oh, oh my
Oh,
God.
wait a minute. I think he woke up. There he is.
Yeah, there is. Woke him up.
I didn't realize I was muted. Hello, everybody. Jeez.
Yeah.
I'm
I took
new.
a month off.
I'm new to StreamYard. I don't know what I'm
Oh, yeah, you're really new.
Oh yeah,
Hello to everybody in the chat. Ontario.
Hey, brother.
Hopefully everybody.
Yeah, I can't find Skipper. I'm looking at it. I can't really see your server there.
You know, how do they get on Discord? How do they get on Discord, Dale?
I have. You're asking somebody who still has trouble turning it on.
Well, I've heard because I remember you were in. I'm not sure if you know War Nickel Revolution. He's another friend of mine.
Oh yeah. I know him. Yep.
Okay, because I remember seeing you there. So if I see him, he's in my server.
Okay.
So if I see him, then he probably will take me to your server, I guess.
You know, he might. I see him on the Silver Picker Discord.
Okay.
I don't
All right,
know.
then. I'll let him
No,
know.
I have Discord, but. Oh, Austrian stuff there.
You don't have a clue, Dale? Zoe says you don't have a clue.
I didn't have a clue.
It's
When I get
really
my better
easy.
internet,
then I'll
I
take
guess
it.
because I've been on it for,
Do you know what I did the other night,
6 years
Skipper?
now.
So
Yeah, I thought you had
You
your
know,
internet fixed.
Very,
I'm referring to Nick. Yeah,
very, very
Yeah.
soon. We got fiber optics coming in.
watching.
good. I got mine in. The only thing that's crappy now is the computer.
Do you know, I mean,
So,
Upgrade
I
it
was on the
later
phone to Numismaniac the other day, and he put the phone down, and I forgot to end the call. So for nearly a day, I turned the phone call off.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Oh snap!
I thought, why can't I get any videos going? I thought, why are you going? I couldn't get any videos to go. Couldn't record anything. I didn't know what was going on. I went to I reset and it says, "Oh, you're still on a phone call in Numismaniac." It was like dead, but it was still going. It was like 22 hours and something minutes.
Just be thankful that wasn't a phone call and not on the internet.
Well, on my free phone calls anyway, so it wouldn't make any difference.
Do you know how much? Do you know how much a 22-hour phone call would have cost 40 years ago?
Oh god!
Between Canada and Great Britain, I'd be poor.
You'd still be paying for it.
Yeah.
We still be paying it off today.
When I was in Cyprus, we used to use a thing called a cetaphone, and this cetaphone used to go tick 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 as you're talking, and you can almost see your money floating away. It was so scary.
Oh, those phones. Yeah.
Yeah, and what did we do? We switched over. We decided to use what they call phone patches. So you would go to the ham radio operator, and he would find an operator in Canada who was as close to your home as possible, and that way you only paid the long distance charges from wherever you caught the signal in Canada to your home. But when you talked on your phone, you're going, "Hi, honey, how you doing?" Over. You were on ham radio. Yeah, things have changed a little bit.
So how's Mr. George doing?
George is hiding in chat. I am really shocked. He's always up. Maybe it's because he spends too much time on live.
Oh, he's doing yoga tomorrow.
I can't recall. I don't think.
Sorry, Skipper. I was just answering a comment down. I love Star Wars. I'm more of a Trekkie fan, but I absolutely love Star Wars. I think it's absolutely fantastic. I think Disney's ruined it a little bit, to be fair, in most respects. But I am definitely a Trekkie fan. Cat fan, is that the life size Yoda that I saw in the video where you showed all your collectibles? Says Zoe. I wish Zoe put a link in the chat. Saves me doing it.
well, if he had Nightbot set up, he could.
Now, I used to think she was
Right,
hot.
I'm gonna put... Who's that?
Marina Searches.
Hey, I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hello, Lightning.
Lightning!
Got my puppy dog wanting attention.
It says be right back.
Alrighty.
Oh, the 1701A. Actually, there's a big Trekkie fan right here. The Christmas tree with Star Trek collectibles.
I had the original Star Trek Enterprise, the very first model that ever came out. And as a kid, I was stupid. Because I got bored one day and I loaded it up with cherry bombs and I threw it on a string and lit the cherry bombs, and I'm swinging the Enterprise around my head like this, Boy, did that ever blow up real good.
Well, that's what normally happens with Star Trek Enterprise. They all blew up anyway.
Well, that's true. It did. Con!
Con! Bless you. Skipper, have you had any mail calls from me? Have you checked your mailbox? Has anybody checked your mailbox?
Do you know what? I haven't even gone out to check my mailbox today. That's because the only thing I've got coming in right now is a coffee mug from Farmer Freelance.
What about mine?
No, yours. Oh, it might be. Oh, wait. Have you mailed it? When did you mail it out?
A couple of weeks ago.
Couple weeks? Been a couple weeks? Oh, I should get it within the next week or so.
What?
I haven't been out of the house today. Why would I get out of the house today?
Go and check your mailbox.
Yeah, true. That probably explains why my dog's bugging me. He wants to go. Uh-oh.
Whoa! Yoda. Oh, that's a dusty koala.
We got coins being flashed in front of us. A koala, Australian
All
koala.
right.
David! David Carlisle. Got my 2 packs. Actually, I'm just going to do something quickly.
Gee, I wish I knew how to do that.
Hey, Patrick, you got 2 webcams, don't you?
I do, but mine's fed through to OBS. That's the only way I can. The only way I can use my cameras with the OBS because it's a really cheap Chinese knockoff. And well, it's true. That's it came from China, and it's
Right.
it works fine. It's just the only thing I use OBS for is the camera, but I haven't figured out how to get it so it actually feeds through to StreamYard. And we got someone else. Patty is coming up to visit.
Patty! Ricardo.
Hello, Patty.
Martinez.
There, that's better. How is everybody?
Berbinsky.
How is everybody?
Marion Vinsky.
Good. Thanks, Patty.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, cool. Hey, Patty. How are you?
Good. Where is my camera?
I'm just going to show you the limited cards here. And this is Araska.
Oh, hold on. I'll make you big. I'll make you big so you can show us all. Hold on. And then I'll bring everybody else who has something to show up separately here.
This is
And
Arasakita from Uruguay. Game Changer Gold limited card. Is that all I got? Is 3? Oh, it should be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
you know, I can't get over how beautiful those cards are.
Well,
When I used to collect cards as a kid,
Oh,
they sure
they
didn't look that nice.
I used to have a lot
We've got
of
another
bad
game
baseball
changer.
cards when I was a kid.
Yeah, me too.
Afif from Qatar, another game changer. And then we got from Kyrgyzstan, we have Al Bahar, because it's got Silent J, Magician. Now these cards are kind of weird. They got like it's like ice going through it. You can't be able to sit there, but it's actually pretty cool. But these Panini cards, I don't really rate that much. Second pack. If anybody wants to do the Panini cards, here is the code if anybody wants it. So you can come back to this point at 1 hour 6 seconds, and then you've got the code for the one.
Well, I'm seriously inept when it comes to this.
Look at this. They dodged me with one card. They put 2 serial numbers in there.
Oh, wow. Oh, I know what. I got to tell you, Dale. I ordered a roll of the brand new Loonies. The one with the pianist.
Yeah.
So I'm going to make that available.
That is fantastic, man. I can't wait to see them. Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you the basic cards because they're called hero cards. I don't know if you can see this one very well. This is a Titan Amarati from Ghana.
Right.
You can see it very well, but it's got like this crystallized shine. It's not glitter. It's like, I don't know what you call it, to be honest. Then we got the Japan crest. This is for the World Cup, by the way. So, and then we got a Fam Summit, which is one of my favourite players. I think he's so underrated, and that is Shaqiri from Switzerland.
Thanks for swinging by there, Paul.
Nice to see you, Paul. Got Modric. Got any Canadian players? Brazilian. Croatia, Kyrgyzstan, Brazil, Korea, and Croatia. What about the other?
Hey, Patrick.
I can't believe they ditched me out of
Nick, do you have anything to show?
Oh no, it's all good. No, I'm just gonna drop down. 8 o'clock. I want to get my meals ready
Right.
tomorrow. I just got off like a 2-hour live. So.
Well, you're welcome here anytime, my friend.
Oh well, thank you so much. Maybe after I get everything done, and I'll swing back around if you're still up. And
Sure, absolutely.
Thank you for having me up.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
Have a great afternoon, evening, wherever you may be.
And you too, Nick. Nice to see you, my friend.
Cheers from Ontario, Canada.
Ontario.
I got the I can bring out the classical record. I can show it to you if you want.
I would like to see that.
Okay, wait 1 second. I'm gonna go get it.
So how's Patty doing? Please whack your links in, guys. That would be helpful for you, of course.
I guess I muted myself. I was talking to everybody. Bye, Paul. Bye, Nick. Bye, everybody. I'm doing okay.
That's exactly what Nick done earlier.
That's what my wife wants to install on me as a mute button.
So the camera's on this side.
Real neat button.
And that's Great Britain, 1971.
Uh-huh.
I was in Cornwallis, Nova Scotia.
Oh, you got the new halfpenny, which is basically what it means. If you don't know, if you're not sure the familiar term, is that on the 14th of February, 1971. Was it 1970? Or 1971? I'm pretty sure it's 1970. The new money came in from pre-decimal coins to new decimalization coins. So when the British Republic got the new coins, they were called new coins or new pennies, new 10 pence. And then after, I think it was up to 1983 or 2, it went on the denomination. So so you had the halfpenny, which confuses a lot of people, especially if you don't know what they are. They think that's a penny because it says new penny. Then that's the pre-decimal coin. That's 1960. That's the last circulated half penny. That's basically the new penny took over that coin, because in those coins, 240 pence to the pound. When it
Right.
changed, it went down to 100 pennies to a pound.
Okay.
So
That's
they're
very
basically
cool.
the same coin with a different value, buying power. In fact, the little new penny you got is more buying power than the other one.
I am so glad you're here to tell us that. Oh, here,
that-
History Now wants to show.
Earlier.
He wants to show his record here. Let's take a look at this.
Yeah, this is the Hungarian Raspberry, number 2, by the Vasella's Italian band. That's what it's called. And this is on the Victor Batwing. So because the reason why it's called a Victor Batwing, because you see the wings here. And I'm guessing this is probably from 1921 or 22. So it's an acoustic recording, meaning that it wasn't recorded. Recordings before 1925, meaning that it wasn't recorded on an amplifier or ampliphone. It was recorded by a horn.
Right.
So,
It's amazing. It's amazing how heavy those records are, eh?
Yeah. They're very heavy. I got ones that are like I have one from like the 40s. That's when they started to put on the by the 40s. That's when they started to put with the vinyl in because of the war.
Yeah.
So because from what I've heard is that the shellac was getting more expensive to put in with the records.
Mm-hmm.
So and they use it as like a more research. So
yeah, used to enjoy it when I remember when the 45 started to catch on.
Yeah.
And my older sister, she'd be in there with her little record player, and we were used downstairs have the big 78s, but for my mom and dad. But then you go upstairs, my sister would be playing the 45s, and there she is in her pink poodle skirt. We're talking the 1950s here, okay?
Right.
I remember it like it was yesterday. I'm glad that the records are coming back. It's just it's exciting.
Yeah, I think so too. I feel like as a 70 RPM collector, I think it needs more light when it comes to it, because very few people know what those are, and I'm guessing probably it has to be at least 10 years. I'm hoping 10 years. 78 would be back again and be more remembered as what they are. I mean, it's kind of at the same time it's kind of good that it's not known because they don't really worth anything. I mean, depending what record that you have, depending on it, like a Black Patty, let's say. But I think people should. I think, in my opinion, I think people should get more into it because you have very, very lesser known recordings when it comes to this stuff, and it's really good. That's the whole reason why I want to put these up on YouTube, because they're very lesser known. There are a lot of songs to explore. I even collect 78s from various countries. So I have U.S. recordings, Japanese recordings, Argentine recordings, and Mexican recordings. So that's what I also.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I'm pretty well focused on the English language records, except for the like I have a lot of classic Tchaikovsky and Bach and Beethoven and all that stuff in the old. I got quite a few of the 78s like that, but what I'm looking for is more stuff on Tommy Dorsey, Glenn Miller, all that's some old Frank Sinatra.
Oh yeah, I do that too.
I love that. That's my thing. Big band is really big for me.
Yeah, I love big band too. I have a couple. I have a couple Benny Goodman ones. It's my rest of them is there. I got a couple of Benny Good. Mind if I bring the crate out and I can show a couple?
By all means, share your collection, man. That's what we're here for.
All right,
Yeah.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna turn off the camera for
Okay, I'll throw up Patty for a second. She was showing some coins. As soon as you're back, then I'll
Sure.
get you back on here.
All right.
And we'll put. Give Patty the.
And here's that other. Where's Dale go? Did he run away again?
Oh, he's there somewhere.
Me?
Oh,
Yeah.
there you go. There you go. She got a British halfpenny.
I pulled out
Yeah,
I was
that's-
British.
Yeah, that's right. It's a British,
1967.
yeah, the 1967 halfpenny. The ship you're seeing there is called the Golden Hind, Sir Francis Drake ship. There's two in existence. There's one in Brixton, one in London, and you can still go and visit them. And you know what Sir Francis Drake's famous for, don't you? Is the defeat of the Spanish Armada, and that's what that ship is there, and it's pretty cool.
And then there's
Oh, that's the British. That's the crown. That's worth 25 pence. That's the Winston Churchill crown. There's a few in existence. There's quite a lot of those.
I've got one of those.
I've got about 4 of those. But
Well, you're in England.
you can't buy anything with them. If you go to a post office, they give 25 pence worth of value of goods. They were legalized back in 2016, and we've lost Patty.
Yeah, what happened there?
What did you do to my friend?
I don't know. That is so strange.
I'm telling
Oh,
Patty
brilliant.
of you.
Oh, there she is. She's just up and. Oh, she needs to connect their microphone before you can add them to the stream. Okay, well. Oh, there she is. She's coming back. Patty, you fell off the grid.
I had to allow everything. Something right? I didn't like it for some reason.
So you got anything else to show us there, Patty?
And then there was the 1965.
Oh, that's the 1 shilling. That is the Scotch version. There's 2 versions to that in 1956. You're going to have to put
Yeah.
Scottish, and then you're going to have to put the 3 lions.
45
That'd
out of the
be-
way.
That's the Scottish Guardian lion. That would be yellow and red, I believe. The red, there'd be a yellow background with a red lion, and that's the St. Edward's crown on top of the shield. So that'd be 1 shilling. I can, if you turn the coin around, I can read the Latin out for you, which means if you start from the beginning, and it will go. I can't see that very well.
I know.
Go back a
it's
bit.
not-
A little
Oh,
bit,
this-
just tip it back a little bit. So it's say Elizabeth, Di Gratia Regina for Densary, which means Queen Elizabeth II, by the grace of God, defender of the faith. That's what it means.
Okay. Then what else was there? I think that's all the British coins. I mean, I had like 5. I think he put a whole roll of these out in the kids' bin. I'm a big-
Okay.
You all set there, history man?
Yeah, I got the crate.
Okay.
Nice.
Let me bring you up here.
Anytime, Patty, anytime.
Okay, cool. So this is this is a Mexican record. This is a Peerless. Okay, it's not cranked. Good. I had a friend of mine that was carrying the 78s, and just want to make sure they're not cracked because she wasn't carrying them out right. Let me see if I can turn it like this way. There it is. There's Peerless. And this is Hoja Seca by Salvador Garcia. Really good song from 1943. But it's the surface noise is so bad that I have to clean out the recording. So
Wow.
that's what I have to do. Yeah, because the surface noise is so bad that it's not really enjoyable to listen to.
Right.
So I have to clean out the recording get all the surface noise out, and so you can hear it better.
Is there any way that you could treat the records to bring out the sound better?
Right now, I'm gonna try to use a software called Audacity, which you can actually clear out the surface noise from the record. So and try to clean it out as much as you can. I don't have to do nothing to the record to make it less surface noise. I could just once I record it, you can actually clean it out on your computer with all the surface noise that's into it, and to make it more clearer. Yeah.
Oh, what a day we live in!
It is, and it's clever. I remember the days. If you scratch your record, you just have to go and get another one. It's simple as that.
Yeah, pretty well.
Oh, I've seen 78s in terrible condition. I found a bunch of Ukrainian stuff. Like 78s are tanks, literally. I mean, yes, they're fragile. They're very fragile. But no matter where you store them, if there's all types of stuff, it would play pretty good. Like I found some Ukrainian. Now, hold on. Let me see if I can bring out those types of records. They're in a crate, and now they weren't recorded in Ukraine. They were actually. These are called. Hold on. Let me see if I can actually. See if I can find it in here.
Yeah, Numis Canada with Bruce says cleaning records is like cleaning coins. You don't do it.
That's not what I do.
No, you were saying that you would do that electronically, not.
Yeah, digitally.
Yeah. Because, like I said, I don't have to do anything with the record with it. Once I record it and I put the recording file to my computer, I can actually clean the audio from it. I don't have to do nothing to the record to do that.
So it sort of bridges the gaps itself.
What happened?
So when you have the record played, it goes onto your whatever. It just bridges gaps, so it gets it all up as well. Take the noise away, the crackling, all the dust particles are missing. You know, you get inside the record, because obviously if you ever look at a groove under a microscope, it's really cut. It looks like sick man's cave. But when that gets filled up with gunk, it gets that horrible feedback. But yeah, with digital, what you say when he says cleanup is digitally remastered, basically.
Yeah.
Hold on. Take a look at this one. How bad shape this one is.
Wow. Is that oak? Oak.
It's a Ukrainian.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's some of these were stored very poorly, but they still play very good. I thought they never played with them. So I thought they would never play when I first bought the records, but these were called ethnic records. So what those pretty much were. They were made in the U.S. They were recorded in the U.S. But those type of records, they had all types of. So they had Ukrainian, they had Irish, they had French, they had Polish, they had a lot of singers that were singing. Like most of them, they were like immigrants that were coming to America, and they would put these records and put their songs. Mostly, you would see them in these green Columbias like this.
Okay.
And so this one's Ukrainian, but there's all types of them. There was there's Jewish, there's Ukrainian, there's German, there's all types, and a lot of when a lot of immigrants were starting to came here in the early 20th century, they would record a lot of music, mostly in New York, and New York was pretty much the recording Hollywood at the time. So those are the green Columbias and the black OKs and the orange OKs. Those are called ethnic records.
Well, that is very cool.
you know
Yeah,
what?
it has
Numismaniac, right?
amazing history with them too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They,
I mean, you collect coins from all over the world and stuff like that, and banknotes. I mean, what he's showing us now is records from all over the world, you
yeah,
know, and things like that, which we will never see. So this is what I love about this community. We'll be so vast of everything. I don't even know why I got my camera off, so I don't even know why. But yeah, this is it's incredible to listen to because my sister's still got her ex-boy. He bought all the records, so records,
mhm.
and they're going. These are like lots of original stuff. She's even got my dad's stuff going back pre-war. Like I don't know who it was, but he's got. I think the ones I can't remember who they were. Not very good with singers and stuff, but I think they're probably still in pristine condition. Um, but anyway, it's interesting that you're showing other records from all over the world, especially in that era as well. You know, so that's really
Yeah, from
cool.
like different eras. Yeah, yeah. I want to get British 78s. Like I like people like Jack Payne. Jack Payne. I forgot the other British jazz artists. I know Jack Payne. I know a lot of like I know people like him. I forgot other that were in the BBC at the time in the 30s, but I forgot. But I collect those too if I ever find some though. They're kind of hard to find though.
Are you into so obviously classic? I would say not classical, but classic music. You in up to date music as well with 45s and
Yeah, I do 45. I do. I have to do now. There's a limit because there's limited what I post on YouTube. I have to do
yeah,
for
that's the
U.S.
problem, isn't it?
recordings. Yeah, that's the problem exactly. Because for U.S. recordings, I have to do before 1965.
That's right.
Um,
We got a longer range here in the UK for the copyright, but in
really?
the US
Okay.
shorter. So yeah, it's a funny thing, but when you're not actually doing anything wrong and you get punished
Mhm.
for it, you know, when you want to try and make a YouTube video, you know, innocently, you're getting punished for it. Um,
Yeah, matter of fact, yeah, I gotta ask because I know some British 78ers. I'm not sure if they had the same problem, but I in Discord I have people that collect like British 78s, but I and they do the same thing that I do. So I don't know.
yeah,
I don't know, but from what I've heard, yeah, I don't know, you guys heard of really get hit hard with
yeah,
that.
100 years for Canada.
In Canada, 100
It's 100
years.
years for Canada. Yeah, and I
That makes
think it's
sense. Yeah,
about
that's what I've heard.
75. I think it's about 75 for the US, and I think it's about
Yeah.
109 or something, 110 for the United Kingdom. I'm
Okay.
not. There's a British guy who's into this sort of stuff. He's Tom Scott. His name is. He's got a great channel, and he
Okay.
talks about the copyright when you can start playing it on YouTube legally when it's in the domain. It
Uh
must be in
huh.
the public domain. Um,
Right.
I didn't even know Happy Birthday was copyrighted. Are you
yeah,
serious?
yeah. It's only just come off its
Yeah.
copyright.
Good grief. I mean,
Yeah.
I'd love to get. I love jazz. I mean, if you got singers like Tubby Hayes and oh god, Stan Tracy, and you know, these are phenomenal musicians. It's just oh, there's
Yeah.
another one there.
It's for us 78ers, we don't really get that hit hard, but because most of the time we just get claims. That's pretty much it. We don't have to get strikes. But for 45s,
Yeah. You get
the
community.
newest I could go is 65 for US recordings. I
Right?
For Japanese recordings, I can only go to at least 76. So
Wow.
I can't. But besides that, um, I for any US recordings, I can't go later than that.
Yeah,
Later than
Mm.
65.
yeah.
I
I
would
know it
like
was a
to,
bit
but I
earlier.
can't. Yeah.
I knew it was a little bit earlier. It is for something doing something that is history. Uh, when you become monetized, and you go on the YouTube partner program, I'm pretty sure that if you explain what the channel is, and it's you're showing records, you're showing history. I think if you just show a small clip, that's around about 15 seconds, you should be okay.
I mean,
Um,
us 78ers, we don't really care about monetizing. We really don't. Um, I've talked about this in my channel before. We had a live stream about it, and I had a bunch of 78s where we were talking about it. We really don't care about monetization on there. We really don't. We just care about the music that's in it, and just let people know
Yeah.
that that these recordings exist. That's pretty much what we're really doing, pretty much, and we don't care for the monetization. I honestly, the only way, if you at least want to make money out of it, as I can see that set up like a Patreon or something, but you're not going to get monetization if you want to be like a 78er though.
Well, I mean, the little menu. I mean, I don't make that much money, to be honest. Numismaniac knows I barely make anything, but it helps. You can go and buy a few records for it. Like I buy a few coins.
Oh
and I do
yeah,
a lot.
yeah.
It's a little bit of
Definitely,
bonus.
yeah.
Something that you enjoy
Oh, yeah.
doing. So
The thing
that's
that you just mentioned earlier, though, History Man, is that you're saying that you're actually going to go out and do videos on your community.
I'm
And-
thinking about something like that. Yeah, soon.
If you can get enough hits on that,
Mhm.
that can carry you through. If you can get enough people watching your videos, because travel videos are really hot.
Oh yeah. I've heard. Yeah, I watch a lot of travel videos myself because
Yeah,
I love
I
out
like-
videos.
my buddy Steve Wallace, he does camping with Steve. He does stealth camping. I've known Steve for almost 35 years. He just hit 1 million viewers,
Oh,
1
wow.
million subscribers.
Wow, 1 million subscribers. Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
1 million subscribers, and he all he does is stealth camp. He hides. He goes to sleep in gutters and behind billboards and places where you shouldn't be. Behind police stations.
Yeah, right.
The whole idea is to be stealth and enjoy yourself and
Enjoy
fight
yourself.
off the bugs.
Yeah,
Well, Currency,
I mean-
good night, my friend.
I can see more increase because in my earlier channel when I first started, I used to do like all types of world history videos because I wanted to be people. I was very inspired by a lot of history YouTubers on YouTube, like people like the Armchair Historian and such. The Armchair Historian. I was watching like people like Alternate History Hub. Stuff
Oh, I
like
love
that.
Armchair Historian.
Yeah, I love him too. I was very inspired by him, so I was like, you know what? I like history. I want to do that. So back then, I did early, in my early parts of my channel, I actually did a lot of history videos, like short history, edited history videos. And I was just at the time I didn't have the script. I didn't know what to say, so I just read from a book. So I just did that until my grandfather passed. And then I was like, I don't have time to do this. And not just that, when I started working too, I decided to just do recordings because that's when I got into 78. And I was like, you know what? I got recordings too that I want to document just like they do, So
Yeah.
the stuff that's just not like only like the common stuff, you know what I mean?
I'll tell you
So,
what, there's a good tip that I don't know if you've ever seen this, but there's a guy called Hollywood Graveyard, and he goes.
Oh, yeah, I watch him all the time.
Yeah, I watch him.
He puts
Yeah.
clippets
No.
of the artwork of what people do. It's not morbid. He goes to the grave.
Oh, yeah, I know.
And he puts up a film or a record. He puts like a very short clip of that. Well, what I'm trying to get is like, you put say you're talking the history about the artist and all that. You can probably find old photos of the artist. You can do a video, and I could do a short cap of the song or part of the LP.
Yeah, he does that. Yeah.
And he's massive channel. It's not a morbid thing because
Yeah,
it's
I've seen
remembering
his stuff.
what entertain you. You know what I mean? I don't find it morbid at all. It's more about remembering. I remember that.
You're supposed to remember
is
an
that
artist, specific artist.
So It's just like just an idea. So just trying to get, because obviously you're still playing your recordings. Because I'm not very good at faces to famous people. Honestly, I'm terrible. And if you were to show up a picture of that person, I'll go, "Oh, that who plays that?" So I know then, because I've got a brain like an idiot. So you know what I mean.
Well, I
it
do a
helped
pretty
me.
good. I do a pretty good Rex Harrison impression.
Go on
A little gray though.
then. He does a great Captain Smith.
Oh well, yeah. Actually, my beard's getting a little too large for Captain Smith right now because I'm getting ready for
Oh,
winter mode. Oh,
Yeah.
History Man, you got to come back in November and December when we don our persona where he turns into an elf and I'm Santa.
Okay.
Oh, it's true. It's true. The November, December, I'm Santa Claus.
Okay. Alrighty. I'll stop by then.
I hope he stops by before then.
I hope so too. He's going, boy. Oh yeah, we're going to be doing videos for families, for the kids and whatnot.
Okay.
And
Yeah.
Patty's going to be one of our little reindeers, aren't you, Patty?
I'm gonna what?
You're going to be one of our little reindeers.
There's an idea. Cover Patty with bells.
So it's going to be wrapped up like a present.
Well, yo, it's nice meeting you guys because I
Yes.
Well, you as well. It's really interesting. Please tell us more when you get round, or anything.
Yeah, don't be a stranger. This is great.
Yeah, you're more welcome
Yeah.
to come in anytime you wish.
Yeah.
All right, thank you guys. Hey, that's very welcoming. I'm gonna be busy posting up. Actually, one thing before I leave, I'm gonna be posting this LP soon. Wait 1 second. Let me just move all these 45s that's out there, and I got my banknotes. I'll probably show my banknotes too in the channel sometime too. You guys might like them.
We like that.
That's my street, that is.
Everybody here that collects coins and whatnot, our hair just stood on end.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's do this.
I like that.
We're
I'm gonna
like
post
this, like
this is she's a famous singer. She's a famous singer in Japan. Her name is Habari Masoda. She was a very, very, very famous singer in Japan, and this is from 1962.
Right?
So, and she has
Now
a
this broken
very
birthday.
interesting story. What happened?
that was that year is my algebra's birthday.
That's your aunt's birth year.
Oldest brother. So
Yeah. Oh, this was recorded in May of '62. So yeah,
I'm 62.
yeah, May of '62. So I will be recording this, but I will be posting this very soon. I'm gonna post the whole entire thing, but I'm gonna put like timestamps on each of the song that's there. Whatever, find what song interesting.
that's actually going to be a pretty good idea.
So I think, and it's a pretty good one. And I love Habari Masoda. She's a very good, very, very, very famous singer in Japan too, as well. And she makes really, really, really good music. She's one of my favorite Japanese singers from the era.
Very cool.
Yeah, but it was nice meeting you guys, and
And you too.
I gotta go. Be safe, y'all.
All right.
Yeah,
And
you
you
too.
too.
Cheers.
All right.
Have a good weekend. Have a good weekend.
I was
We
gonna
have
say,
no
you win. I was gonna
fan. Thank you for stopping by. Sorry, Patty. This
I found that interesting.
yeah, that was really good. I really like that.
Yeah.
It's just that cat fans.
What?
I know it's hard. It's hard to understand him because he keeps cutting in and out more than a Welshman.
I'm just saying because I'm to catch up with the chat because we missed some stuff in the chat. That's all. Just want to say good night to Cat Fan Comics Man. Please go and check out his channel, guys. Of course, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Remember, watch the video, not a short course. Shorts are not into the views yet or the watch time. Write a positive comment to anybody's channel, of course. And great people, grow your channel, do it the right way, of course. And now, down to Patty.
No, I was going to tell you before he jumped off. I was going to tell him I just put about 1,300 LPs in alphabetical order that were my brother's.
Oh wow!
And then there was my mom's 78s that were sitting there, and I put them in the corner. There was 2 boxes, and then I think about 15 that were like your Tommy Dorsey, your Glenn Miller, all of those that you were talking about. I put them like in the little cubby hole that was in the shelf that was there.
Oh,
I did.
Wow, what a treasure!
And no, kind of doing that kind of stuff.
Yeah, I've got to resurrect my Montessori stereo. They're sitting in my garage right now. The radio works, but my record player needs to be resurrected.
Right.
I've actually got a scar on my phone thanks to a record player.
Have I showed you this?
I don't know if it's-
What is it, Patty?
I'm trying to get it in focus. The north and south.
Oh, I'll bring it up big so I can see it.
Oh, tickets.
No, it's
I said,
from the Civil War.
oh right. Oh okay. Oh, so that's like a COA certificate of.
The bullets of the
So
Confederate.
you got the Enfield rifle bullet with a Mauser with a Hauser bullet. Is that a musket bullet?
Yes.
So Union caliber 58 and an Eagle.
And then, well, yeah,
Eagle.
it's their button.
Oh right, okay. Confederate
Yeah, they're
Enfield
buttons.
rifle. Yeah.
Buttons and bullets off their uniforms. It's hard to get it into the picture. Oh, maybe
I love the way you got the gray and the blue separated like that. I love shadow boxes. They're done up that way.
That's very good, actually.
Yeah,
Is that actually from uniform?
that's actually off their uniform. And is it the north or the south? I think it's the north. Buttons are harder to buy or find off their coats.
That's because there's lots more survived. That's probably why.
Right.
As with the Confederacy, obviously a lot more passed away, and how the Confederate soldiers were treated in the prison camps are appalling. So so yeah, that's probably why Union soldiers were the victors. So they would be harder to find because Confederate soldiers uniforms started falling off of them because they were just poorly made.
Yeah. So
That's what I know.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of story trees?
Story trees?
Yeah, story
No.
trees. The Civil War, nothing to do with conflict or whatever. But in America, a lot is people go around these major battle sites like Gettysburg and other things. Of course, the trees were younger, so the ricochet of the bullets or whatever was stick in the tree, and the tree would actually grow around the bullet. And they X-rayed the trees to search for they're called story trees because they tell a story. You see. So there's like rifles where the rifles have been left up, forgotten about, and the trees actually grown around the rifle. It's interesting. They're called story trees. I don't know if you've ever heard of them.
I hadn't.
So yeah, have you ever heard of anything like that?
I've heard of things being trees growing around items, including bodies, where they're
Yeah.
encased in trees.
All sorts of stuff.
And I saw one handgun. It was on Pawn Stars that was actually cut away from a tree, and it was a Colt 45 that was inside the tree, and he peeled it open, and there was this handgun from the Civil War. That was very cool.
Hang on a minute. Story trees or witness trees, they're called. So yeah, the witness trees were present. Soldiers marched because they stood silently or with bow. Of course, witness trees took bullets with thousands of men, many of them, of course, and stuff like that. So, it's actually really interesting. Story trees, witness trees, especially like in World War One and World War Two. Obviously, you still got the battle damage, buildings, whatever the case may be. So, the story. If you look close enough, especially with the monument in the United States, it's got two lots of types of brickwork there because it wasn't finished. Obviously, the Civil War started, and now you can actually see that with a new monument.
There seems to be something wrong with our link, guys. People are having difficulty trying to understand us. Apparently, we sound like chipmunks. Whatever. Yeah, I get every second or third word from you, Dale. Oh, he's disappeared.
I'm okay.
Yeah, actually, we're down to only a few people in here now. So I think what I'm going to do is in about 3 minutes, I'm going to shut her down for the night.
Okay.
But it was we had some very interesting people in the chat. And there he is, and I'll let Dale know here. Yeah, Dale, I'm going to shut it down in about 3 minutes.
You sure? Do you wanna
Yeah. I'll let you get some sleep, buddy. I know how late it is there, but
it's almost 2 a.m.
Yeah, there's not a lot of people on right now, so we'll give everybody a chance if they want to go visit. Oh, and Patty's showing us something before she takes off. Hold on, I'll put you up so I can take a look at it, Patty.
I was grabbing the World War II coin, but
what is that one there? I can't quite make it out.
I need to study reverse.
It's okay. So it's an ancient.
Yeah, this is ancient
Roman. You got it upside down, I think.
Probably do.
Yeah, actually, I don't know why. Maybe it's the weather over there, but Dale has been crackly for the last couple days.
Yeah.
Am I still crackling?
Oh yeah, like a trooper.
What now?
Yep, it's even right now.
Oh, hang on a minute. I didn't know that. Skip. I'm going to jump into your stream here a second on my phone, so that way.
I don't know if it's upside down or not. That's okay.
Can you put the link in again?
Yeah, the one thing about showing ancients and flips is it really makes it hard to see.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a World War II.
Uh-oh.
German coin. German.
Pfennig.
Yeah.
So that's the right mark, that is. That's going to be a Pfennig. So Pfennig basically means penny, 5 penny.
I guess it's got a little icky on it.
That's all right. It's just all that might be is just the copper in the coin.
Yeah, they're hard to see. But I grabbed them because it was like, well, something else for the collection.
Yeah, why not? It's part of history.
Right. Oh, I can be small again.
Okay. Yes.
Right. I'm gonna come away from this bit and then go on my phone, so that way.
Well, it was good to see you guys. I've been spending a lot of time up at my mom's, so.
Well, you know what? It's always a pleasure seeing you, Patty.
Yeah, it's always good to see you guys.
And you too, Patty.
Well, you
I'm
guys.
just gonna come back in here. I'm just gonna come back in here. Let's have a look.
Oh my gosh, that's too many.
Freak me out.
Okie dokie. The quiet. Oh, that's nice.
How's that?
Absolute quiet. Oh, that crackling is just horrible.
I don't understand why it's crackling. I really honestly don't get it.
Yeah, you're absolutely peaceful now.
I'm gonna have to look at my mic. I didn't know that no one told me, so I would have sorted that out.
That's okay. We worked through it.
No, but it's not very good for the stream. Does that do that on my stream as well?
A little bit, yeah. You did it the other day.
I'm gonna have to look at my mic here then.
So yeah, I'm gonna have to check out a little bit more Numis Canada with Bruce's channel as well. He's put on some pretty good content. I originally thought he was from BC, but he's in Quebec.
I didn't know. So he's actually from Quebec itself.
Yeah,
So
province of Quebec.
Wow. I'll just look at my microphone a minute because I don't get with that. Might have to update the drivers or something.
Yeah, I did a course. Geez, what would that be? 2018? I had to go to Montreal, and I spent a week there. And boy, did I ever enjoy it. First off, the first two places I had to find when I was in Montreal was Dunn's. I had to have my Montreal smoked meat sandwich. And then looking for a coin shop, which I did find. I was I think it's right down the road on St. Catharines. I found a coin shop.
Yeah, we got a coin store here, obviously, as you know, Britannia Coin Company, whatever it is. But right next door to it is an antique store which sells everything of everything, antique plus coins. So, they sell Morgans, they sell peace dollars, they sell currency, world coins, obviously silver coins, whatever. So I just don't get why would you go into a coin store when you got something even 10 times better that you can spend hours in there and still not look at everything.
Mm-hmm.
It is an amazing place.
Bruce actually lives across from Ottawa, so he's right adjacent to the main mint, and the Royal Canadian Mint in Ottawa you got to visit it if you ever get to Ottawa. Very cool.
So envious of you guys. I tell you, I have no idea.
Yeah, if I was in Ottawa, me being a poker player, the Gatineau's got a really nice casino. My son and I played there. We sat down, and of course the cards are the same anywhere except in Quebec. The letters on them were French. The cards were identical, so you king and queen, right? But one had reg and dame, so R and D.
Yeah.
And my son couldn't read the cards. He didn't look at the pictures. He just looked at the letters, and he didn't know what they were. We were playing in a tournament. What the heck? Yeah, no, you know what? I never went to a casino the whole time my kids were growing up. But I mean, I come from a family. I've been playing poker for 50 years. So, mostly house games. But since my kids have all left, yes, I would go out. I get out probably once a month, and I'll go out and I'll take $75 and I'll sit down at a poker game over here. And most months, not all of them, but most months, I'll walk away with about $1,000. So why not? It's cheaper than doing those stupid slot machines. And and casinos are the best place to get coins. I got all those UN, the colorized UN loonies.
Yeah.
All for the casino, way before they were out to anywhere else. I just went to the cage and I saw them there, and they face value. I got them all, and I sold them.
That's the best way to actually do it. Right, let's just have a look at this blinking. Like everything's in the green here. I don't get that.
I can hear the ice cream, and
Whoa, love ice cream.
I don't need it because I've had enough.
I haven't had an ice cream for a while, so I do need it.
Yeah, well, you know what, Bruce? If I were to take which I do occasionally, of course, I'd still take my wife out to dinner and a movie. But for me, when I go out and play poker, it costs me a third of what it would cost me to go to a movie, because it's just so bloody expensive now to go out.
It is over here as well. I mean, it's ridiculous. I haven't been out to the cinema for a long time over here.
Yeah, our average meals is $50 a person minimum.
So Dale sounds great right now. Yeah, I'm not using my phone at the moment, so
it actually really feels good on the ears. Yeah, the guys mentioned that before too. It's just.
I'm sorry,
I don't know what it is.
I missed it. I must know what's going on there then. What I'll do, I'll give his computer a good clean up tomorrow.
Yeah. I've got a supersized television, Bruce, so I most of the time I just stay home and watch movies. I mean, what is it? My TV is what, a 90-inch screen? So I just put a seatbelt on and watch my movies. I'm watching V for Vendetta right now.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, it's one of my more favorite ones. I'm surprised my dog isn't going crazy right now. So anyway, buddy, look, I'm going to call it quits for tonight.
Okay, so I've just installed. I just updated the driver to microphone and that. And
Do you want to double check that before we shut her down? Let's see if it stops.
I'll wait until tomorrow. If it, I'll have my other phone on standby, and just see if it's not. I'll just obviously I updated everything, so
yeah,
should be okay now.
I love the movie Dune, but the old one, not the new one. And the children of Dune too is excellent. Neil says, "Is your mic plugged in all the way?"
I used the inbuilt one, so should be okay. I've updated everything on there, so I'll try again tomorrow on my stream tomorrow. So as it's a bit earlier, I can then, if anything happens, I can just swap over quickly, so it's okay. And then I'll have my chat going on, because obviously on this phone I have to press obviously the chat to come up to see everybody. Plugged in. Yeah, so it's all should be okay. I just updated the drivers on it.
Awesome. Okay, well, I'll see you tomorrow anyway. And
Okay.
hopefully, and tomorrow, of course, keep in mind it's the treasure trove tomorrow.
Yeah.
So the pay it forward wheel is active tomorrow. Get on the pay it forward wheel. We're running out a month here. You get on that thing. The prizes are super awesome at the end, and all it costs you is basically a donated item from whatever you collect. It doesn't have to be anything expensive. Could be cards, stickers, a coin, whatever you want. Don't send typewriters or clothing or anything. It's just too much.
Unless you want to, of course.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's 4 left. I think the end of this month. So there's 4 players to, and obviously you can donate anything or anything you like within reason, of course. Something that's going to be affordable to you to send out. Something small, channel stickers, your car, boat. I don't know.
No firearms. Yeah, we got that.
Yeah, no firearms. Of course, not a cup of water.
All right, guys. So we're gonna call her quits. Have a good night. Don't be afraid to visit someone else, and we will catch you tomorrow.
Good night, everybody. Thanks for joining us. That was a lot of fun. It was good. Enjoyed it. It's been fun.
As did I.
You sit on for a moment, then Skip.
I am.